Josh Kando got moved up to first team defensive end. Is that promotion because he's doing well, or are you just looking for a spark somewhere?
Because he's doing well. Because he's doing well. Best players play. We're gonna stick with that, and he's doing a good job for us. And you know, we need him in there to continue to do a good job. But he's practiced well. He's feeling well, and so that's why.
Is the pass rush what's the priority, I guess, for you right now?
Everything. You want to stop the run and you want to get after the quarterback. Those are weekly goals. You know what I mean? So it's not like, you know, this is more priority.
Which one do you have to get back on track?
Number one is always stop the run. That's every defense in all aspects of football. Every college, you know, high school, college, pro, you got to stop the run first. That's number one, and then you move from there. That's every defense.
You guys are doing so well with that for half the year in the last couple weeks. Has it been more about who you're playing, or is it more about what you guys are doing?
I think it's more us as you watch the film, you know, and I can continually say all 11 execute. We give ourselves a chance to win, and guys got to be in their gaps doing what they're supposed to do all the time. And it just take one time for a guy to mess up, and then boom, it could be a play. You know what I mean? And it could be a different guy. It won't have to be the same guy. That's why we say all 11 must execute. And that's something that we continue to stress, and we're stressing again this week, and we'll continue to stress.
Are there any new guys at linebacker that are earning playing time that might be able to fill the gaps in and get to their spot better?
You know, D-Jack played a little money backer for us, the weak side backer for us, and Leonard is in at the mic. So that's something that we've toyed with a little bit, and they're doing a good job at it.
What do you like about having those two guys in there simultaneously?
First of all, they've both been in control of the defense, in the middle of the defense, being able to call things out. So D-Jack and Leonard in there together, calling things out, seeing things, maybe helping one another out by seeing something, and helping the entire defense out by calling things out sooner, just because they're working together. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And so that's what you like about it.
The way Boston College runs the ball, is it similar to what you've seen in the last few weeks, or do they do it differently?
They do it differently. They like to run the football, like you just said. Head coach is a former offensive line coach, and so this is the second guy that we faced like that I know of. The Northern Illinois guy was an offensive line coach as well, and so they're going to do what they feel comfortable doing, and they do a good job at it. They're well coached. They got a big back that runs hard, and so it's going to be a major challenge for us, and we'll be ready.
Is being physical even more important a week like this, knowing just how much they want to hit you in the mouth? Absolutely,
absolutely. You got to be physical in this football game. That's what you know that's what their guys are being told, and we're telling our guys the same thing. We always say play fast, physical, and aggressive, but let's put an emphasis on physical this week. Everybody got to be physical, ready to play a physical football game on Saturday.
I know it's always a priority, but with this week, with the way last year when I know you weren't here, but the Boston College offense just physically dominated the Florida State defense last year. Is more of a priority this week because guys want a little bit of redemption for that?
I haven't been talking in terms of that, me personally, because like you said, I wasn't here last year. I try not to talk about it. But I've heard stories from different coaches and things like that. I do know we need to play a physical football game based on what we've seen them do this year.
What makes the Dillon kid so good? Now you mentioned he's got good size, but what else about him?
You know, he has good vision and feet. You know, he's very nimble to be so big. You know, and I think those are great qualities of a good running back. You know, vision, feet, and then he has the size with it. And is not a slow big guy. He can run. He can run pretty good.
Is there something about the way that the teams are running the ball, trying to run the ball against you the first half of the season, that the teams have been doing different now after they've seen you guys on tape?
I wouldn't say that so much, to be honest with you. Some schemes are a little bit different, to be honest with you, but there is nothing that we didn't see, haven't seen, or practiced, and shouldn't be able to handle. All 11 got to execute. All 11 must execute. And so we'll put ourselves in position to be able to do that this week. Just even putting more emphasis on all 11 execute. Dominate your gap. Be where you're supposed to be. And hopefully we'll get the results on Saturday.
What do you guys have to do to get a break in the secondary? I mean, they're just the catches they were making on you those first couple touchdowns that you can't really coach against it, I guess.
Got any suggestions? Anybody? They're right there. I mean, the guy is not like they're 10 yards behind the guy.
Something like yell a code word and they got to jump out the code word or something. I don't know.
You back there taking pictures sometimes right there where you're catching the ball, you can yell, hey, find the ball, make a play on the ball. I just say, you know, map, make a play. I mean, guys are in position, we have to make plays. You know, just to be in position doesn't mean anything if you're not making a play. We got to be able to make plays.
Coach Taggart was saying you guys went more zone in the second half because you were having those one-on-one issues, guys not getting their heads around. Is that something you foresee, going forward over the next 2 games?
A little bit. This team is not built that way as much, I don't think. But you can see that because you'll have more vision on the ball and being able to break on the ball with zone coverages. And we try to mix them up anyhow. Okay, so that it's not always locked up. But definitely we want to be able to mix a little bit more of that in there so our guys can have vision and break on the ball and make plays on the ball.
Do you think that'll maybe help in the running game because you'll have all 11 guys facing the line of scrimmage?
It could absolutely. As well as when you're playing the way we play, we count our guys as a 9-man box based on the formation they give us with our safeties. So you're getting down in there stepping to stop the run. You got to do all the other things that comes with it, but having that vision can help as well. Yes.
How did Hampson and Levante do in practice yesterday?
They did well. They did really well. Ham that guy is coming, man. He's a really good football player and does a great job. Tay is a little bit slower. He's still trying to work back, but Ham is ready to go.
You expect to have Nas this weekend, Taylor, you have to figure out?
Yes, that's how I would say it. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. Yes.
After the games, I'll tell you some Marvin seems mad. Are you seeing that from some guys, and how important is that?
Yes, they were mad. We love that. There's Big Marvin right there. But he was mad, and we were all mad. I hope they were mad and upset because we want to win. Nobody likes losing. I hate losing. I hate it, and so it doesn't feel good at all. And so we're trying to correct it. Credit to these guys. They come out and practice. If you watch some of their practice, some of our practice, you're like, wow. You would think we were a 10-0 team or something. You know what I mean? They go hard. They want to give everything that they have. And so we just got to start seeing the results on game day. And that's what we're looking forward to getting on this Saturday.
Why do you think it's not translating from practice to games?
That's what we're trying to figure out. I even posed that question to the defensive staff and even the defensive unit. I said it has to start transferring over. It has to, because they always say you play like you practice. And so at some point it's going to click for us. We're going to catch momentum, and we're going to move forward and be the team that we want to be.
Pass rush-wise, are you happy with what guys are doing and the results just haven't been there the last 2 weeks, or do they need to do something different?
People are getting rid of the ball fairly quickly. I mean, Brian is Brian. He's doing what he does, but they're getting rid of the ball, or they got a plan for him, chipping him. So we need other guys to be able to take advantage of that, of them concentrating on Burns and being able to make plays. So that has been discussed and talked about, even trying to put him in different positions to be able to make plays for us because he is a special talent. But other guys need to step up knowing that, Brian, there's a special plan for Brian.
I wanted to ask you this last week, but I didn't get a chance. Do different leagues call PI differently? Have you noticed at all? I mean, I'm not saying better or worse, but is it different?
Right. Well, I've been in 2 different leagues, or 3 different actually, but yes, it seems so. And I will say this: when we were first in the Big Ten, they were calling it, pretty frequently. Until we all got a good understanding of how to plan press coverage, because we were one of the main first teams in the Big Ten in 2007 to start pressing your corners, and everybody else started coming on board and doing it. And now everybody seems to be doing it. It's just a matter of understanding, and there's a lot of back and forth with the receiver and the defensive back. It's a tough job for those guys. It's a tough job, but hopefully there can be a great understanding of when a guy is grabbing and holding on either side, and then getting your head around and finding the ball and making a play. It's tough.
It's not your birthday or anything, is it?